Hey guys, what's up? It's Elle here. Welcome back to another video. So hi, yes, this is my face. If you don't know, this is my face. Hi. What are you doing? Oh my god. And my cat is being annoying. Yuki? Come on. Come on. Okay. So, I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened to me recently. Somewhat recently. And sorry if you hear squeaking, that's my chair. Okay. So, not used to having my face. First of all, I just want to say that light over there is very bright, and I don't know how YouTubers do this. I even have it kind of hidden, as you can probably tell by like the thing, and it's very bright. How do YouTubers not go blind? Someone please tell me. Am I just dumb? Is my light too bright? I don't understand. I am a voice actor, if you did not know. I have Fiverr, which is where I do some of my work that I get paid for. That's where the majority of my paid work comes from. And this is not a debate about how Fiverr is not really the best for freelancers. I get that. I just do it for extra money and stuff. So it's not really like my job. So I definitely don't suggest doing Fiverr as your job. It's just not the best place because, well, many reasons why. If you don't know what it is, it's a website where you can just buy stuff, and the starting point is $5, but you can, you know, charge however much you want. I don't know, I've never really been on like the buyer side of Fiverr. I'm just a seller, so I don't really know how it works on that side, but I'm a seller. I just do it for, you know, extra money, and I have made a decent amount, and that's not me trying to brag. It's just, that's just the reality of it, trying to tell you how well it pays. I mean, obviously if I was trying to pay my bills, I would not, it wouldn't be enough. One of the gigs I got was actually really well paid, and I'm very happy, and it's given me a lot of experience too, because I've gotten a lot of good opportunities from it. However, there's another side to it that I've never heard people really talk about, besides some of my friends that have also had Fiverrs. One, there's a lot of scammers on there that send, you know, very obvious like spam messages. Point is, I'm sorry I'm rambling so much, but I need to give you backstory in order for you to understand what's happening. So, I've gotten a lot of weird requests on Fiverr. Many that I reject. There's a lot that I reject actually, because it's just either just really weird or like NSFW, which I don't do, and I explicitly say that on my thing that I don't do it, but people still message me about it. Point is, I get a lot of requests that I don't like doing. One time I was asked to do a video, to dub a video of a girl stepping on snails. And at first I was like, okay, that's a little weird, so can you send it to me? And they sent me the video, and I thought it was just gonna be like an animated video. No, it's real. There was this real girl stepping on snails, and they wanted me to narrate over it, and I was very concerned, and it kind of scarred me. I didn't ask why, I just said, I don't really want to do it. They were very nice about it too, so that's why was very confused. The point is, so now that we got that out of the way, I am a huge fan of YouTubers like Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Cody Ko, Noel Miller, Jarvis Johnson is the main one that I'm gonna be referencing today. And I love those YouTubers because they're freaking hilarious, and I love just like them picking apart YouTube channels and videos that no one didn't really seem to notice at first. I just think it's really funny. So basically, Jarvis Johnson specifically, he made these videos about this channel called My Story Animated. And if you don't know, it's a crazy YouTube channel where they all have very fake stories, and it's very obviously a content farm channel that's very fake. So, my favorite YouTubers, Jay from the Cub Scouts, he watches these, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I would, you know, hypothetically, if I ever got to do a voiceover for them, that would be really funny. Funnily enough, I got contacted by 2 of those Storytime YouTube channels. There's a ton of other Storytime channels that are trying to copy each other, you know, so they can also become content farms. So I got contacted by 2 of them. One of them I first thought was the actual My Story Animated channel, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because the way they explained things made it seem very misleading. So let me explain why. They said, "Hi, my name is..." This is the first message they sent, by the way. "Hi, my name is blank. We are making an animated video for YouTube. We really liked your voice and we would like to work with you. Here," this part right here is very important. "Here are examples of what videos we will have." And then they send a YouTube link. So I go to the YouTube link. Lo and behold, it's My Story Animated, 3.04 million subscribers. So, in my mind, when they said, "Here are examples of what videos we will have," in my mind, I was like, oh, so that is their YouTube channel, right? Do you blame me for thinking that? They said, "Here are some examples of our videos." They said the channel. I was like, oh, okay, so that means that you do indeed work for My Story Animated. So, they also said this. "So, I am ready to send you 1 to 3 scripts, up to 1,000 words each weekly. It is necessary to read and record a voice." First of all, their English is off because they are from not America, or an English-speaking country. I won't say where, but they obviously don't speak English. And it's very funny because they don't know how to communicate. But anyway, they said, "It is necessary to read and record a voice, ready to pay $25 for each scenario. If you agree, let me know. It's convenient for me to work at one fixed price. If you are ready, we can start cooperation tomorrow. Forgive me in advance for my poor English. Thanks, best." And then their name. So, my first thought was, yes, I will work for you because I love the fact that My Story Animated is messaging me about this freaking stupid, like, they wanted me to voice for them. And it's not because I just am a fan of them, it's because I think it's funny and I wanted to do it for memes. Ironically. Literally, that's the only reason, because I also wanted to see if I would end up in one of those commentary videos about My Story Animated. But no, you'll see why in a second. So, I said, "Hello, I would love to work with you." And the thing is, I also was like, well, that rate right there, $25 for 1,000 words. First of all, I could have sworn it said 15 at first. But, okay, I guess I read it as 15, but it's 25, whatever. The point is, they said they wanted $25 for 1,000 words, which is, first of all, not my rate. If you go to my freaking thing, where is it? My rate is, I think it's like 10 cents per word. Okay. So, yeah. 1,000 words would normally be like $100, which, I mean, I don't know. I've looked into other people's rates, and they do like, 20 cents per word, so it would be $200 for them. But the point is, that $25, $100, I don't think that's the same thing. So the point is, they were very much underpaying me. But I was willing to just do it anyway, because for the memes, guys. For the memes. I wanted to be on that YouTube channel. So I said, "Hello, I would love to work with you. Please let me know when you would like me to start." And they said, "Hi, as soon as the script is ready, I will send you." They will send me? I thought I was already here, but okay. Thanks for agreeing. First of all, they said that they have 1 to 3 scripts already, but then they said they needed to send it to me. So, but, what? Alright. They said, "Hi, let's start a collaboration. I'm sending you the first scenario, waiting for invoice." So first of all, they said invoice. That's not what it's called. It's called offer, which is very odd because I've never heard anyone else call it that. But again, they don't speak English, so whatever. They said, and then I sent them $15 for however many words the script was. I don't remember. Well, actually, I didn't even end up doing this one, and then you'll see why in a minute. But I'll see how many words this was anyway. Okay, 1,090, which would probably have come out to like $109. So They already were like giving me even more words than they promised. Which, I mean, just 90 more words, that's not that big of a deal, but come on, really? So anyway, I sent them the offer. I said $15, which I should have put 25 because I didn't read it right originally, but whatever. The point is, they were still paying me less anyway, so it wouldn't have really even mattered. I said YouTube narration, and then this is... Who gonna kill myself? Okay, this is the best part. I said it would take a week to do this because I was already doing a bunch of other voice work. I think I was doing another thing that was like 3,000 words. And I had other things that I needed to do that week. So I said it was going to take a week, which is reasonable, I think. And they said 7 day, and they were corrected themselves, 7 days. And I said, I am very busy this week, so it may take longer than expected. I'm doing recordings on Tuesday, but I may need some extra time. And they said, okay. They said, let's do it then. Which means they were like, okay, let's go with it then. But then they were like, I'll give this scenario to another speaker because I need him urgently, and I'll send you another one later. What? So you're telling me you're gonna, first of all, pay me less than I was already, that my rate. And then second of all, tell me that it was not fast enough, basically. This is the first red flag. I should have just stopped there, but I was still going on for it because I was like, it's my story animated, I gotta do it. They were like, first of all, they said him, which the script was for a female, so I don't know what they're talking about there. Might just be a loss in translation, but I can also see it being like they wrote the scripts for like either gender, so they can just throw it at whoever takes it, basically. And the reason that they need it urgently is because they're a content farm, and they don't care about their workers. They're underpaying them. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. I said, okay. They said, hi, catch the script. What does that mean? I don't know. Please do not drag out too much, and give me the voice acting as soon as possible. Thanks in advance. That kind of made me mad, because I was like, oh, you're already underpaying me, but okay. Do it anyway! And let's see how many words this one was. Because this was the first one I actually did. And I said 4 days, which was obviously a lot less. But I have a feeling that they still didn't like that. Because, I don't know. First of all, in these scripts, there's so many grammatical errors and spelling errors. So for the first one, I just did it normally. I corrected the errors because I was like, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. But so this one actually only has 500 words, which is a lot closer to the rate I was given, but still not nearly enough. They said thank you in advance, with no D. And I said, you're welcome. And I was trying to be very nice about this. I was being very professional about it. They were the ones who were being like, you need to hurry up. Which, okay, the customer's always right, I guess. And I sent them, then I finally sent it to them, and they were like, hello, thanks for the voice acting, everything is super. Soon I will send the following script. And at this point I was like, how long do you expect me to work for you? Because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing it. I just kept doing it until the first video would be uploaded so that I could just have proof that I was in it. You know what I mean? I wanted to just have proof that I was in it, maybe even download the video if I was so desperate. I just wanted to be in a video. That's all I wanted because I wanted it. I did it for the memes. I know that's so dumb and I should have stopped, but I didn't. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep doing it until like one of their videos comes out. And I kept checking the My Story Animated channel, and none of the videos I was in came out, and I was kind of confused. I was like, I wonder how long it takes, because they were so adamant about me getting it really fast, but then it took forever, a couple weeks for a video to come out. So it really didn't make any sense. And they said, this was the next day, hi, how are you? I'm sending the script to voice acting, waiting for invoice, thanks in advance. Same thing they always say. And then I said narration, 4 days of delivery, and then they were like, I paid. And I'm like, okay, I saw that you paid, and I told you in our order thing that I saw that you paid, so why did you need to say that? Like, okay. He didn't say that before, so that's why I'm confused. They said, thanks, I'll get to it soon. And then they said, shaking hand emoji. At this point, I kept waiting for My Story Animated to upload their freaking video, but they didn't upload it. So I had to keep doing it just until I had the proof that I was in it, because I was afraid that if I said canceled all the other orders that he had given me before, that he would stop, like, they would just be like, okay, we're just gonna make another person narrate this. So they sent me another one. This is the third one, keep in mind. Well, actually, it's the second one that I was doing, but it's the third one they sent. This was 3 days later. Oh, okay, so then this is the third one that they sent me. This is the third one they sent me, giving it to them. 2 days after, they sent me another one. And I still kept checking the channel to see if I was going to be in any of their videos. But no, so I kept at it. I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm still getting paid regardless, even if it's not my rate. But there we go. And then this happened. They said, hello, how are you? I'm doing just great. They said, may I ask you to voice my scripts in 2 to 3 days. In return, oh, it gets better. In return, I could send you more scripts. You agree? No! No, I don't agree! What do you mean? So, but okay. Through their mind, they're saying, please send it faster, because apparently 4 days wasn't enough. 7 days was too much. 4 days was too much. So now they're saying 2 to 3 days, please. I'm underpaying you, but 2 to 3 days. They didn't say, oh, I'll pay you more if you do it faster. They said, no, I'll send you more scripts. You think that's a prize? You think that's a benefit? That's just more work that you're underpaying me for, that you're making me do faster. That's it. No, that's not a benefit on my side. That's worse. Why? That's a punishment. Why would you make me do that? Do these people literally have no idea how? Apparently, they don't know how hard it is to freaking voiceover, because it actually takes a lot of work, and I didn't know that until I was in a game recently. Chat links, you should go check it out if you want, but it was a lot of work. I got paid quite a lot, but it was a lot of work, and you know, my voice was gone by the end of the time I was recording, which I did do like warm-ups and stuff, and I did drink a lot of water, so it wasn't because of that. It was just a lot of words that I had to do because they sent me multiple scripts at a time. The point is, they were actually paying me the amount that I would like, so you know, that was a different circumstance, but it's a lot of work, okay? A lot of work just using your voice. It's a tiring thing, and if you are a voice actor watching this, you know that it takes a lot of work, and it takes multiple times, because I didn't just have to record the thing, I had to edit it, and I had to, you know, do like and put it in its own thing. Like, I had to edit it. That was the hardest part, was editing it. Now recording it, I had to record it, and I would mess up all the time, so I had to cut out all the bloopers, and I had to listen to this like 30-minute long recording or an hour long recording, depending on how long the script was, and then I would have to edit it because they wouldn't edit it themselves, you know? Like, so then they said, I really like your voice, but because you record your voice for a long time, I often have to give orders to other people. Oh no. Do they think that I take 4 days like straight just to record? Like, no. Okay, I have other things I need to do. I'm a student, first of all. I have schoolwork to do. Second of all, I have other things I need to record for. I am not your slave. Do you understand that? I am not your slave. I'm a person. You have a life, I'm assuming. Blank, whatever your name is. And, you know, I understand that you're a content farm, and I understand that you need to get content out as much as possible to make as much money as possible. That is no excuse to treat me terribly, because just it's just very annoying, and I'm sorry for the rant, and I'm not actually that mad about it now. I've gotten over it. It's just I want to share this because I thought it was freaking hilarious. So anyway, they were like, you record for a long time. And I'm like, first of all, if you are watching this and you get similar things like this and you're a Fiverr voice actor, stop it. Do not continue, because they will manipulate you. They will underpay you. You need to stop. Just stop, okay? Because this is just not worth it. It's not worth it. So they must have other voice actors that they're contacting, and I feel bad for them, and I'm like, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. They said if you speed up the recording process, you could receive more orders from me. Like, it's a prize. No, it's not. It's worse. And I said, unfortunately, I only have time for 4 days minimum. I am a student and voice acting is only a hobby of mine, so I don't have much time to record. And they said, okay, I got you. Okay, so then they sent me another script. And I was like, at this point, I still didn't see any videos uploaded on the My Story Anime channel, because at the beginning, if you remember, they said, here are the videos we are making right here. Here's the thing. Here's the proof of what they said, that they will link to their link to the My Story Anime channel. Then they said, they sent me 2 more scripts, and then the best part about this is they said, please review the text carefully again, as translated into English by a non-professional translator. You can correct or adapt what you think is translated incorrectly. Thanks in advance. So not only are they underpaying me, they wanted me to do it faster, and now they wanted me to edit the entire audio. Now they want me to translate it. They want me to correct the grammar. No. I did that the first time, a couple of times, because apparently that was by a professional, but there was still grammar mistakes. So I did that the first time. This time, I'm not doing it. So you know what I did? I was done at this point. So I sent them the audio with all the grammar mistakes, because I was just being petty. You can, say that was wrong, but it was the script that they sent me. And I'm not going to do any more things that they asked me to do. So that was the script, and I read it just like how it was, and it was very very funny, because that was actually the video that ended up being uploaded, and I'll explain that in a second. And then so they sent me 2 scripts, and I was like, oh, and I said 5 days delivery this time. First of all, it would have been like 8, because it's double, right? And then I said, I doubled the price, $30. But no, I only added 1 extra day, because I knew that if I sent like $8, or if I made it 8 days, then they would have not liked that. So at this point, I still thought it was the My Story animated channel. And they said, please give voice overs as soon as possible. I said, I will get them as soon as I can. No response. And then I said, also, out of curiosity, is it possible for you to send me the videos I narrated once they are posted? I would love to see them. Because maybe, at this point, I was like, okay, is this not the My Story Anime channel? This was the part that I was like, this isn't the My Story Anime channel, is it? I was doing all this work for nothing, basically. And they didn't respond, because I think that they knew that their channel wasn't good enough. They didn't respond. So then I was just kind of like, oh boy. So I looked up the title of one of the stories that I was in, and lo and behold, it wasn't the My Story Anime channel. It was another, hold on, let me find the freaking, I'm not going to show the channel, I'm not going to show the channel name. And first of all, they don't even show their subscriber count, and I'm also pretty sure that they bought views, because this video that I was in, it has 50,000 views, 49 likes, and 4 comments. 4 comments. They have 50,000 views and 4 comments. You can afford to buy views, but you can't afford to pay me. So anyway, so I found this video and I was like, are you kidding me? This entire time, I've been trying to record for My Story Animated because I wanted to do it as a joke. and I've been being underpaid and being told to hurry up, basically. And it wasn't even my story animated. It wasn't even my story animated. I was very mad at this point. I was very upset because, well, one, I was disappointed. I was just disappointed. I was like, man. Because I'm sure my story animated, they're popular enough. They probably get their voice actors from somewhere else. They probably don't go to Fiverr. But for some reason, my mind was just like, yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know. They're cheap enough to do that. So this is just another content farm channel. Content farm's knockoff story animated channel. Not gonna say what it is because then you guys will see it. But the point is that it is not the thing that they told me it was. So they lied to me, basically. Either maybe I just misinterpreted what they said, but I don't know if, like, it was lost in translation. But come on, do you blame me for thinking that, like, they sent, here's the videos we do, the kind of videos we do, and it was my story animated. I was like, oh, okay, guess that's their channel, right? No, of course not. Why would I think something like that? So anyway, I said, can I see the videos? Because that's before I looked up the title. And then they sent me another thing. They didn't respond. They sent me another file. And I finally figured it out. I was like, okay, this is not the channel that I've been wanting to narrate for. This is a good part too. I said, hello, unfortunately, I will no longer be able to do scripts for you. My rate is higher than you are paying me, and I am unable to continue working with you. Best of luck, take care. Very professional, very nice. I don't like saying that about myself, but I mean, I wasn't like straight out angry, because I was at the time. And then they were like, wow, will you leave us like this? We just started getting used to each other. Parentheses, parentheses. Pretty sure they were trying to do a frowny face, but they didn't know where the colon button was, I guess, because they're blind. And then they said, I can raise the cost of your services to a maximum of $20 per script. $20. $20. That's not my rate, but also they offered me 25 at first, and now they're paying me lower. No, the first they're paying me lower than they're offering lower than what they first started after I've already done a ton of work for them. And I said, you agree? Like, come on. So condescending, so, like, power hungry, basically. Very trying to be like, we need you because we're a content farm, we need money. And we're probably making a lot of money. But actually, they're probably not, now that I'm thinking about it. This video is not monetized, and it's probably bot views, so it doesn't even matter. The point is, oh, I just looked at the ratings of some of their videos. Not good. But anyway. Yeah, so, but if they were making money, they definitely had the money to pay me, but they didn't, so who cares? And then I said, unfortunately not. Most of the scripts you have are 500-ish words, which would be $50 with my rate. I'm sorry, but I cannot continue. And they said, I understood you. Thank you for your cooperation, good luck to you. And I thought that was going to be the end of it. They said thank you, and I said thank you. Okay, that was February 27th. 2020, and then they sent and then March 6th 2020 they said, hi, how are you? I have a business proposal to you. I wanted to start work on another project. I have a channel on YouTube. It's another different channel. That's a storytime channel, which has 100,000. That's, for some reason, it's a different channel than they were doing before. I guess they worked for different channels. It's the same person, but they said that they... It's the same person, but they said that they wanted me to narrate a different channel. And then I said, I have a channel on YouTube, blank. The channel is in Russian, and I want to translate and voice in English. In the video, there is only one main character, teenager, just teenager, she has no name, who tells her funny stories. Your voice is perfect for these videos, but there's a small problem. You need acting. What does that mean? You need acting? I will send you a channel in Russian. Please take a look. You already sent it, but okay. Although you don't understand the Russian language, you can feel the rhythm and mood in these videos. The rhythm? This is not DDR, but okay. And they said, I will not attract anyone else to voice these videos. Only you will voice. This is a long-term project, so please take this seriously. A little later, I will throw you a script in English with comments on emotions. Please study both the channel and the script and give me your answer. Can you sound in this style and in this project interesting for you at all? That literally makes no sense. You also need to announce a fixed price for each scenario. All scenarios will be approximately the same in volume. Please do not overestimate the cost of your services, as we cannot afford the expensive voice acting. And then the same person's name. So I know this isn't like a shared account or anything. It's the same person. I'm sorry. But and then they sent me another message about a different YouTube channel, which, keep in mind, this YouTube channel has 100,000 subscribers and their most viewed video has how many? Has 1 million views. So you cannot tell me 1 million views. You cannot tell me that you do not have the money to pay me. First of all, when I saw this message, I was laughing because I was like, "Are you serious? You this whole thing?" And then you send me another message about a different YouTube. How many YouTube channels do you work for? First of all, and then I said, I figured it was an automated message they sent to multiple voice actors, which is dumb because they were like, "Oh, it's only you that we're thinking about, only you." It's like, no, you obviously sent this to multiple voice actors. Or they just sent this to mock me. I don't know. Like, come on. Come on, man. And no, I didn't agree to it because even though they have more subscribers and they probably would have gotten more views, I don't care at this point. I didn't care at that point. I just was like, this person's messaging me again. Are you serious? So I said, I'm sure this is an automated message you send to multiple voice actors since you are a content farm I literally just called him out. However, we've been over this. I will not be doing any more work with you as you pay too low. I am not overestimating myself because what they said in here, they said, please do not overestimate the cost of your services. Either they saw that my rate was earlier from like $50 for 500 words, as if like I was being too I don't know. It's like a for exposure kind of person. They're like, "Oh, you're not worth that much," basically, is what they're saying. And I said, I am not overestimating myself. Those are the rates I have for the amount of work I do, which can take hours with editing, which is very true. I said, sorry, but no. They didn't respond. And I also said, cannot pay those rates, then that is perfectly fine, but please do not ask me to lower my rate just for your money-making YouTube channel. I mean, at this point I'm being rude, but like, kind of rude, unprofessional, but I was just like, you can't expect me to do that. And then I said, and I know you do have the money as you have 800,000 views on a monetized video. I'm pretty sure that I checked, they had 800,000 views on a monetized video. You are making plenty of money. Do not contact me again. They didn't, so that was the whole story. Be sure to watch out for people like this. If it's suspicious, then it's probably suspicious. Don't just do it. If they're underpaying you, don't do it, even if it's for like a huge YouTube channel. Okay, just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. Thank you for watching this video. Sorry I'm a little ranty and I don't usually make videos like this, but I said on Twitter that I was going to make a video like this, so I did. So, yep, that's the video, that's the story. I'm gonna go. With that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye!